Hello friends, we're adventuring Eorzea. JK, you're watching me talk about myself on yet another social platform. It's my boss project, yo! I'm doing a video autoethnography on my reemergence into the game culture, which is just a fancy way of me explaining going from noob to Gyarados, which means leveling has occurred, but most importantly explaining how gaming is its own social network, and that's important. I mean, I think I've made connections with people, so that counts for something. Not just in this class either, in the game too. And I had to re-emerge into the culture. What happened to me? I used to game. I used to be great at it. Frogger, old school Tomb Raider, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Pokemon Sapphire. Pokemon Sapphire was my life. And then I got out of it. And life was, oh my god, don't say strange. Max Caulfield, I have so many feels for you. She was just so stinking cute with her wave in her photo. I'm putting it away. I think it was BioShock Infinite that got me back into like the feel for gaming. I had never played a first-person shooter before. I was brave on the outside, but internally I was like, ugh. Quite frankly, I'm lost, and I have no idea what to do. It's okay, Green Sprout. One day you'll be a tree. If I'm honest, I'm not even sure what game culture is. And maybe that's the point. I mean, we can try to understand it, but if I can explain it in a couple words, like, how interesting is it? But here's what it means to me. It's the same reason why I read books. I mean, I'm kind of escaping. I'm experiencing an interpretation of humanity, and it's just fun. It's also incredibly personal. Nobody plays the same way. Nobody reads a book the same way. Ooh, I just got shivers. I interviewed my friends at Wendy's. Okay, I may have pulled rank. It actually sparked a discussion. We got the gears going. It was actually distracting from orders. They were fired up.
It's nonsense.
I asked them what gamer culture was. We all had trouble answering that question. So I asked another.
What? Wait! What? I missed it! Please!
You're gonna record my no, community culture is like, fuck bullshit, man. I shot him in time. That noob dude went off. I know it did.
I asked my crew last night, what is gamer culture? And they were like, define culture. Which, if you think about it, it's actually really insightful. Like, how do we define culture? So then I asked them, how is gaming a social network? Because that's not my theme or anything. I wasn't leading them.
How is it not a social network?
Yes, Ben, preach. Preach.
The virtual world takes away from the human interaction.
Why?
Because who wants to sit?
Yeah, I'm still working on her. But she'll come around. I'm starting to plant the seeds. Soon she will sprout.
If it wasn't a network, I couldn't meet people from all over the country.
My favorite response was, how is it not? Smartass is exactly what a gamer would say. I'm starting to think that outside of the gamer culture, its ability to foster interaction is what makes it a social network. For me, it was in Final Fantasy, where the sociality hit me. I mean, we got dungeons, Discord. Let's take a second to talk about dungeons. I fucking hate Copperbell. You're playing with people you know and don't know. I got story time. I was doing a random dungeon, Copperbell, and our healer bailed. So the tank talks to his free company and gets a healer for us. And if gaming weren't social, he wouldn't have been able to do that. We would have been in a real pickle. Also, Discord is a thing, and that's super fun. Y'all were in my room with me, and I was in my PJs doing dungeons. Another thing that made me realize that there are social behaviors in the game was this one event during a fate, which fates themselves are social. They're like this mass battle with others. Anyway, I was doing one, trying to kill this blob that this other dude had aggroed, and his health was going down, so I cast Cure. Long story short, we killed the monster. This guy pays me a courtesy by bowing to me because I healed him. So nice. So I return in kind with a immortal flame salute, and he gave me one back. Oh my god, we're in the same company. This was probably my favorite scholarship. This book is so smart and is easy to read. And he has some good points. Like this one, fun's a sensation, an element of happiness. It's about reaching goals and having choices about how to reach them. Castronova talks about if a game is fun, you accept everything in that world as truth. But wait, he gets smarter. There's a transformative, even revolutionary social component. 2 pages later, it don't matter that people are interacting in video games. They're people and they're interacting. Okay, finish your thought.
Games almost require you to do something together with people. That's what games are for, cooperation.
Oh. Spitfire. Like my friend Steele said, the games force you to work with other people that you normally wouldn't. #social. It's just as social as any other network. It's the same thing as Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Except wait, it might be more. Because you use other people to reach achievable goals and not just posting pictures. Taylor also has smart things to say. Casting particular spells could be seen as a public service duty. Meaning when I healed that random person in a fate, I was doing community service. #good person. And then to top it all up, some guy got super mad at me because I didn't join his free company. He was sending me awful messages in the little chat box at the bottom. So I had to send him a tell. And in the tell, I was very nice and explained to him politely my whole situation. Because after telling him, like, yo, I'm sorry, this is for a class. I'm not, like, jilting you. This is for a class. Because after telling him, like, this is for a class, I'm serious. This is my real name. Look it up. This is a school. He was like, oh, okay. And he was, like, really interested in the class. And then so we talked. And now we're Facebook friends. Which ultimately doesn't mean that, like, we're going to be BFFs and I'm going to tell him everything about my life. But we're closer than half of my people from high school. And family, for that matter. I think thinking about gaming got to me a little deep. I was finding myself asking delusional questions. How trippy would it be if a blue butterfly just came and fluttered? What if the green sprout grew with you? One day you would be a tree? Could they say the game's eco-friendly? Rewind in this book, social guilds involve complex social systems. Raiding guilds heavily reliant on them. Because it's a guild. It's a group. They're a team. They're bonded for life. Until mutiny. McGonagall is smart too. Cooperative gameplay strengthens our friendships more than competing against each other. And that might be because of what she says earlier. Gaming strengthens social bonds and builds trust. So really, each of these titles help prepare me to enter the virtual world. Because listen, I was rusty.